If your baked goods seem to take too long to bake, or if they brown too soon before the crumb is just right, your oven may need calibration. This might sound like a big problem, but just finding out how accurate the oven control is can be simple. You will need an oven thermometer. You can find both glass tube and metal dial styles at any cook supply store, department store, home decor store, or even with the kitchen utensils at the local grocery store. The glass style is generally more accurate, but a bit harder to read. Place the thermometer in the oven while the oven is still cold. Hang the thermometer from the top shelf and in the middle of the rack. Turn your oven on and preheat it for at least 45 minutes at 450 degrees. After preheating, open the door and quickly take a reading. Then immediately reclose the oven door to minimize heat loss. Write down the reading and repeat this every 5 minutes over the next half hour. You will have 6 readings. Average the readings and compare your findings to the oven setting. If you find an error, you can either calibrate the oven yourself or call a professional. Don't be surprised if your oven is off by as much as 25 to 50 degrees. On dial-based oven controls, it is fairly simple to make a correction. The instructions for this procedure are usually printed on the back of the dial. On electronically controlled ovens, calibration is a little more complicated, but is probably described in your oven's manual. If you don't have a manual, check online at the manufacturer's website. If you do attempt to calibrate the oven yourself, be sure and recheck the accuracy with the same procedure you started with. If you can't calibrate your oven and don't want to pay to have it done, just do some mental math to accommodate the error. If your readings prove that on average your oven was 7 degrees too cool, and you want to reach 375 degrees, then simply set the oven as close to 382 as possible. It is a good idea to check your oven's accuracy every 6 months or any time you are getting unexpected results.